Do you think that you can make this happen before he walks away from the sport?
He asked me officially in the social media for two Ferrari. The two Ferrari is much cheaper than what I pay for some fighters. This is the cost of the fight. Why not?
Oh, fucking my favorite team is the Lakers. Laker yellow Lambo, Laker yellow Rari, Laker yellow 911, Laker yellow Mari.
So Tank, that means we're getting the fight, right?
Yeah.
If I tell you I'm good, probably you will say I'm boasting. If I tell you I'm no good, you know one line.
Yo, what's good, Boxing Talk family? It's your boy, Dr. PGNG Empraise. Got to get money back for another YouTube video. Banger, man. Yes, sir. Yes, man. I don't know what time it is. The doctor's in the house, man. So check this out. Big Turk was on, the Ariel and Age show, the other day. And he was talking about the potential fights that he wants to have. And of course, he already talked about the phenomenal card that's up and coming on February 22nd, the top of 2025, that we'll all get to see and enjoy, good Lord willing. But in addition to that, right, he also talked about the fights that he wants to have, including a potential 6v6 that features the US versus the UK, United States of America versus Usyk Kingdom. Sorry, United Kingdom. I get confused sometimes because of the way Usyk been running through the heavyweights in England.
I'm very few.
They might need to change their name, The U in the UK might stand for Usyk, what I'm talking about? But anyway, he was talking about doing that or a potential 5v5 rematch between Matchroom and Queensberry. But he also brought up, potential matchup between Tank and Shakur. And he told them that, well, let him tell you right here, man. Check it out.
My plan is this fight, then Zabida, and then let's see if Tank wants to be in our show.
So you heard what he said, man. He has big plans. He wants Tank, Gervonta Tank Davis, aka Abdul Wahid, to come through to Riyadh season and go down to Saudi Arabia and make that fight happen with Shakur and be a part of the show, man, which I think would be dope. That's a very big fight, much anticipated fight. For me, it's one of the top 3 fights to be made in boxing. One of them, which I considered the best, was already made, and it was for light heavyweight undisputed dominance between Beterbiev and Bivol, which we will be seeing the rematch, good Lord willing, February 22nd. The second best fight to be made to me is Canelo or Cinnamon versus David Benavidez, and the third best fight for me is Tank versus Shakur. Now it looks like everything's a go, man, because even went back and referenced Gervonta Tank Davis's initial, I think rather facetious demand, with 2 Ferraris. I think he was just saying that, just to be cheeky and stuff like that, but he said, hey man, I'll do that. You want 2 Ferraris, I'll oblige, because I've been paying more than that anyway, but there's a little wrench in the plans. The caveat with that is, of course, if you paid attention to this channel, you would know that when we watched the press conference and we recapped it, we saw that Tank has unfortunately announced his retirement, or his retirement in the not so distant future, right, by the end of 2025. So there's a short window to where this fight could actually come into fruition. Now, if anybody could facilitate this fight, make it happen, for sure, it's definitely Big Turk, so. But I don't know, man. That window's kind of small because, as you heard Big Turk say, he wants this fight with Shakur, and that fight right now would be against Floyd Kiddos and Schofield, which I think is going to be a good fight. I think people are underrating that fight. And then, of course, he still wants Zepeda and Shakur, which, I won't believe that fight will happen until they're both in the ring and the first round bell goes ding, But then after that, he wants Tank, and Tank is fighting Lamont Roach, and he said he already knows his other 2 opponents. Now, one of those opponents could be Shakur already, man. So they might be on the same page, but I don't know, man. I wouldn't say hold your breath for it to happen. I think that there are some things that need to get ironed out, but we could possibly get it, man, because Big Turk has been delivering when it comes to these great fights, man. And I think that this is a possibility, and I would love it, man. So y'all let me know what y'all think about it. Do you think that Big Turk can help facilitate this fight, expedite the process and make this fight happen next year before Tank retires? Do you even think Tank's going to retire? Like I said, me right now, I don't think he's going to retire, but I respect it if he does, because we've seen a lot of athletes walk away from the sport, and I think that's ideal, man. I wish that for anybody, regardless of what line of work they're in, whether they're in sports, entertainment, or an administrative job, office job, whatever they're doing, you want to always be comfortable enough to walk away from the job when you see fit, So salute to Tank for doing that. Salute to Sonny Edwards and any other boxer that retired, when other people would say that they still got more in the tank. That's not more in the tank. You see what I did there? Tank, more in the tank.
Hey, yeah. Oh, that look good. Hold on. How much money?
But that's not for us to determine. That's for the person, man. So shout out to everybody who's able to make their own decisions, and shout out to us have dreams, aspirations, so we can make those decisions for ourselves one day. You know what I'm saying? So y'all let me know what y'all think about that in the comments. Do I think that Turk can make it happen? I think he can, but I don't know if he will. So y'all take care of yourselves. Don't forget to smack that like button, and remember, most importantly, even more importantly than that, remember, with God we can do anything. Without God we're nothing. The doctor's out. Peace.
From the hood to college, both worlds they had to meet. 6 degrees between us, so cold we're about to freeze. But we're Florida boys, hot takes, we bring the heat. We're moving the culture, the engineers to the streets.